G'day, back again. I've got a couple of wafer applications here. These are not mine, by the way. This one's it's one half of a hasp setup. That would be a permanently fixed, and there will be a hasp hinge on this side which would come over, and this is locked. And then that, well, normally that would be 90 degrees where the hasp would fall over it, and just a matter of turning that and locking it into the lock position so the hasp hinge is secured underneath these protrusions on the body there. Yeah, like I said, these are not for me anyway. Well, they're not mine, they're going back to the owner. I'm just doing I don't know, do some reading, side reading, cut the depth and make a key. For this one, mate, this is what you need. LW3, I'll send you some so you can play with it. And yeah, this is only a 4-pinner, by the way. Oh, 4 wafer actually. 2, 3, 4. Yep, only a 4 wafer, which is good. Well, not for security, but for reading, make it quicker. The other one's a union, and the potentially two key banks you could use. LF11, which is, and the LF6R. Difference between these two blanks is the the height of the blade, and that cavity warding there is slightly smaller on the LF11 as opposed to the LF6R, but they both will fit into that. That's fine, but that's got a really shallow blade on it. So, and this one's fits in there, and it's got a higher blade. So obviously, the more meat you have, the more beneficial for making a key. Because if you use this one and you got like a few cuts there where you don't need to go down on the blade, then you've already sacrificed that cut because the blade's too shallow, if you know what I mean. So LF11 will just not come into play. That's not going to work. So we go for the LF6R. Okay, yeah, we'll just side read and cut and make a key. So we'll go with this one first. Give me old trusty rats. Okay, yeah, we can sight read this. It's going to be oh, excuse me. It's going to be awkward though. I'm trying to do it with 3 hands, but yeah, straight away I can just by eyeballing, I know the first wafer and the second wafer are the same ride height in their relaxed position, so they're the same, whatever they will be. I'm going to go from the actual concave outside circumference here, and yeah, this is not a LF type application, so the reading could be slightly different, but I want to go with 2-2 anyway. It's definitely not a 1, so I go with a 2-2, and the third cut is a little bit deeper, so it could be potentially a 4, but go 3, but I can't see anything behind that. So it's a shallower cut. Yeah, it's bloody awkward. Needs 3 pair of hands. Oh, hang on, you can see it. You see that 4th wafer just behind it. So if you can see it. Yeah, I've just got to get the right light. Yeah, need a light. Okay. The last cut, number 4 cut, we'll progressively cut that down. Just progression cuts. So what we'll do, what I'm going to do anyway, and we're going to go 2-2, potentially 3, and we'll work our way on the 4th cut through progression. Okay, so anyway, see the 4 cuts. I've got to guesstimate the spacings. I'm just guesstimating the actual first cut from the shoulder by eyeball, so then go from there. So. Okay, we got our sort of spacings now. Yeah, so go 2, 2, 3, and we'll progress from there. So. Oh yeah, I'm losing bloody focus here. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Oh yeah. Shit, I'm way out of here. Okay. Yeah, it's not the greatest bloody cut, but this is awkward. Get much shine off the bloody blade. Yep. That's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. That'll do. So it is a. The last cut is actually a 1. What I have to do now is just pretty up the cuts to make it look pretty. So yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so how that would operate, I'll just go back here. Yeah, that's in the lock position now, and to open it, it's actually spring operated, so it must have a spring system in there. So see well, you can't see it obviously, but see, it's got a spring return. So in that lock position, obviously locked, just a matter of bring it back, allow it to retract, pull it out, then you can remove your hasp hinge, and if you want to lock it up again, put the hasp over it, hinge, close it, and it's automatically locked. So there you go, that's one down. Beautiful. Okay, what's the time? 8 minutes, bloody hell. Yeah, this is a union, by the way. So, and listen to how many. Okay, that's a 5 pound. Again, the actual face has been blown out for some reason. That should be down, further down, but that's fine. Okay. Again, go get the light. Yeah, I want to go 3 there, number 3 on the first cut, and obviously the ones behind it are smaller. Actually, I might put this one on the vise. It's going to be easier. It's 15 mm, and yeah, so be it. Alright, just trying to get a view of that. Okay. That's... oh, come on. As soon as you introduce something into the focus, into this camera lens, it knocks the focus out of whack. Oh well. Yeah, so we got I reckon a 3, and they're pretty low. So number 2 and 3 are the same depth, and number 4 is even deeper actually. And I reckon the 5th one is the same as the 2nd and 3rd. So we're going to go 3, 2, 2. Actually 3, 1, 1, 4, 1 I think. We'll give that a go and see what happens. Again, it's going to guesstimate the spacings. So we got the spacings there. What did I say it was? 3114. I'm only using the first half of the inch of the actual file rat's tail. That way I can get the a finer spacing, and once I'm happy with it, I can go through with the rat's tail to the wider part, and that will give me a better shape of key. Anyway, well, actually I'll take it out of the bloody thing. Okay, so maybe those cuts are not on the 0. It might be number 2. So Shiba. Okay, we've got a bit of more movement, so oh, there we go. Got a turn there, so obviously I'm not deep enough on a couple of these cuts. Okay, can you see the marks there? Pretty evident. So 4 and 5. Will I say 4 and 5? Yeah, 4 and 5. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, well, it still needs a bit of work. Yep, 2, 3 and 5. Okay. Yeah, number 3 is not the prettiest cut, is it? That's fine. Okay. 15 minutes. Whew. Okay, that's operational. That's not a problem. Little bit of click. I'm too deep on one cut. That's why I'm getting clicky. The clicky effect, because one of these cuts is slightly a bit too deep. So I'm not sure. Yeah, probably number 1. I think it's a little bit fraction too deep, but that's not a problem. That's fine. Okay, that's fine, that works. So I'd be happy with that as an operational key. It just operates the little cam at the back there. Anyway, yeah, so that'll do. Those two done. Yeah, like I said, it's for a certain person. They're going back to him, and I'll give him some blanks. Actually, I think he already got some of those, mate, but I'll get some more anyway, and LW3s, and you can have a play with them. Okay, anyway, that'll do. Yeah, till next time, take care, and yeah, goodbye.